Hello there, I'm coming to you with a new video, and today is going to be a general reading for Aquarius. By the way, this is Aquarius season, so happy birthday to all Aquarius people. This is going to be your general reading. All of these cards had already been pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle them just a little bit more. Let's see, what do we have here for the last week of January 2020 for Aquariuses. This is for you, whether your sun is in Aquarius, your moon, or even your rising sign. The first card that popped out is the Lovers. Let's see what else do we have here for Aquarius people. Let's see. Let's get to your reading. You have the Eight of Wands. You have the Ace of Swords. And you have the King of Swords. This is interesting. I see, I don't know why, but I see polarities here. This side is all fury, is heat. There's fire. And then this side is so cold. I don't know if you can appreciate from where you at. This is so cold. Like, this is all blue. Both cards are blue and both cards are swords. You know, the sword element is air, which is cold. And I just see, I see heat. I see heat and cold. But let's get to your reading. I mean, it just caught my attention, I guess. Well, the first card that popped out, it was the Lovers. And the Lovers means that some of you Aquarius are going to be very sexually active. I know that the Lovers means so many things, but in this particular deck, this is how I read it. Because if you can appreciate the card, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of lust, a lot of heat in here, but also there's water. So I feel like it's like some of you Aquariuses are going to be physically fulfilled, sexually fulfilled, but also emotionally fulfilled. So maybe y'all be having like a good time with your partner, with your girlfriend, wife, whatever you may have. And it's linked here with the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is the card of the communication. This is the arrows of love. This is a lot of communication coming at you at once. So a lot of you, I'm not going to say a lot of you, but for a group of you Aquariuses, y'all been having a lot of communication. Y'all been having either a lot of incoming calls, or y'all been making a lot of phone calls. But I do see a lot of communication here. It can be phone calls, text messages, emails. Some of you probably have been networking, because the Eight of Wands also is network. It's networking, like communicating with different people, because we have Eight Wands here. Maybe different people y'all talking. And for another group of y'all, means that some of your Aquarius is communicating with more than one person. You're probably talking to multiple people. It can be a lot of scenarios, but the way I'm reading it is as if y'all probably dealing with somebody that y'all feel very passionate about, and it's a lot of communication there, a lot of phone calls, messages, emails, in the inbox, whatever it is. But it's definitely somebody that y'all been communicating back and forth here. Then you also have the Ace of Swords. And like I said, if you can appreciate, let me show you. This is why when I first laid down the cards, it kind of like caught my attention. If you can see these, I know you can see the fire. Um, there's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of heat, and then this is wands. The wands represent fire. So I see a lot of fire and a lot of warmness in these two cards. And then it's like to the side you have the ace of swords and the king of swords, and it's all blue, it's all serious, cold. So the next card is the ace of swords, and the ace of swords is um it's linked here with the king of swords. So I feel like if this is you, because you are in Aquarius and the king of swords is an air sign, it can be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. And I see it with the ace of swords, which means that there is going to be something where you are going to be required to tell the truth, to be honest about something. Because the ace of swords is truth, is the sword that cut through things to bring the truth out of a situation. That's what the ace, that's how I read, and that's how I look at the ace of swords. I'm going to repeat it. Is the sword of the truth. Cuts through things so the truth can come out of a situation. In this case, it's linked with the king of swords, which is, I feel like it's you. So this means that either you are going to be honest with somebody, or somebody is going to be honest with you. But either or, something is going to be truthful. And it's nothing bad. It's good. This only means that whatever it is going on in your situation, I feel like you're going to get the truth. Nobody is going to be lying or telling you halfway stories. I feel like where you're going to be getting is the truth, because the ace of swords is all about truth and truthness. And then I feel like this is you, and also you holding, you can see he's holding the sword. I feel like you're going to be holding the truth. So that's very good. You are either being truthful with somebody, maybe the person you're dealing with, because I do see you dealing with somebody here with the lovers. So I feel like maybe this is a truthful relationship. Maybe you are being truth. Maybe the person you're dealing with, maybe what they see is what they get, dealing with you or you dealing with them. But I do see that whoever it is that you're dealing with, whoever it is that you're talking to, I feel like you're gonna be honest with them, and they're gonna be honest with you. And this is a good combination. I was just looking at the colors. So also, I feel like if maybe, because I'm still kind of, my mind is kind of like stuck on the fact that half of the reading is all about heat and half of the other reading is all about coldness. So I feel like maybe some of you Aquarius also kind of like dealing with somebody that maybe you dealing with somebody that can either make you feel so passionate, so hot, and it can be so much heat, and the next minute they can make you feel so cold, or maybe this is you or the other person. But I feel like if when it's hot, it's hot, and when it's cold, it's cold. That's how I feel, because I see the heat and the cold. And I feel like there's a need for balance, for you to be able to manage and balance both polarities. But I mean, it's nothing bad. It's just an observation that I'm making. I feel like if when things are hot, they hot. When things are cold, they cold. But this is not a bad reading. I do see a lot of passion. I do see a lot of communication between you and somebody else. I do see that. Also, I do see you being honest with somebody. Somebody's being honest with you, and you're being honest with somebody. So this is for some of you, Aquariuses. I'm not saying that it's for all of you, but let me pull two cards to see what other messages you can get. Let me see what other messages you have for Aquarius for the last week of January 2020. Let's see what else do we have here. Oops. Let me see how many cards came out. Okay, two. So the first card that came out is the Page of Wands, and the next one is the Hangman. So let's get to the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is talking about you're going to be receiving news about something. I'm going to have to pull another card because I do want to see what kind of news you're getting because, but see, this is the Page of Wands, so it can be news about a new project, a new collaboration with someone. This has something to do with new projects, with work, with everything that's like, tangible. This doesn't have anything to do with the emotional. This has to do, maybe somebody wants to offer you a job, maybe somebody want to offer you a new project, something. Somebody is going to either call you or text you. You're going to get a message, but I feel like you're not going to be able to make a move. So let's say that somebody call you and say, hey, I know somebody that's hiring here and such and such and such, and I feel like you not going to be able to make the move, maybe because you have something going on. But I feel like whatever it is that is going to be offered, whatever it is going to be offered to you, you're not going to jump right on it. Not with the Hangman, because the Hangman means you're on a standstill. You're going to contemplate. You're going to sit down and think about it, whether this idea, whether this project, whether this collaboration, whatever it is that's going on here that somebody's trying to offer you, you're going to sit on it and you're going to think about it, whether this is convenient for you, whether you should take on it or not. With the Hangman, it's showing me no movement. It's showing me that you're not making a move. You're going to wait to see whether it's convenient for you or not. So let's clarify this Page of Wands with the Hangman. Let's clarify. Give me one more card. The King of Coins. Okay, yes. Definitely it's going to be have something to do with money. So for a group of you Aquariuses that probably don't have a job right now, and probably if you're looking for a job or you're looking for a better job, I feel like you're going to hear, and maybe like if you have been putting in applications or you've been asking for a raise, or maybe you want to start doing something different at your job, you're going to get the news. They're going to give you the good news that maybe you get in the job that you've been applying for. Maybe you're going to get the news that anything that you have been waiting for, anything, you're getting the news that is coming. You have been waiting for something with the Hangman. Also, like if you have been waiting for something, like say for instance, like if you apply for a loan or you apply for anything, like if you had applied for something and you have been waiting for the longest, because the Hangman is all about waiting and staying still. If you have been standing still and waiting for an answer, I feel like the answer is coming, and it has to do with money because this is the King of Coins. And I feel like if you have been waiting for a better job, like say for instance, like if you have a job but you want to start doing something that makes you more money, I feel like the money is coming. if you had applied for something and you have been waiting for a response, the money is coming. So I feel like if for you Aquarius that has been job searching, you are going to find a new job. Somebody's going to give you the phone call, the email, the text message, and I feel like it's going to make you good money. So even though you probably trying to contemplate and see whether it is a good offer for you or not, I feel like it's going to be good after all. I feel like it's going to make you money over here with this King of Coins. So like I say, if you in Aquarius they're looking for a job or being going through a rough time when it comes to financial matters, the money is coming. You're getting good news. You're getting good news about new endeavors, new projects, collaborating with people. Maybe like if you're waiting for a loan or anything, maybe government assistance, anything that you had applied for and you've been waiting for over here with the hangman. You've just been waiting, you've been on a standstill. The money's coming. You're going to get the news that you're getting approved and the money's going to come through. So don't worry. I feel like if you have been waiting for so long, the good news are coming. The good news are coming. And money looks like it's on its way. Also, looks like this last week of January, some of y'all are going to be very passionate with your significant other, having a lot of communication, having a lot of intimacy, because there's a lot of love, a lot of passion in this card. And also, I feel like it's going to come to a time where you and your probably significant other are going to be honest with each other. I see you being honest with somebody, and I see somebody being honest with you. So maybe like if it has been misunderstandings in the past or things that was kind of unclear and things that was left to the unsaid, I feel like y'all, this is the time where y'all gonna sit down and talk about things and put all the cards on the table and finally come clean with each other. This is very good. I see a lot of honesty in this reading with these two cards. With the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords, there's nothing but honesty here. So I see you being honest with somebody, and I see somebody being honest with you, and that is very, very good. A lot of passion, a lot of communication. Also, this goes very good with this. The Page of Wands. There's a lot of communication. So I feel like good news are coming in, especially on the financial front. If you have been waiting for something, it can be anything. A response to a loan, a response to a new job, a new project, government assistance. It can be anything. You probably has been waiting for a response here with the Hangman, but with the King of Coins, it's coming. So after all, overall, this was a very good reading for you, Aquariuses, for the last week of January 2020. And I will be back with your monthly reading for the month of February. Until then, I want to say thank you for watching. Bye-bye.